And let this comforting story soothe your soul. William and Wisteria's Heartwarming Night. This story is about William, a generous man, and a celestial being named Wisteria, who transformed a barren land into a beautiful garden, inspiring an entire village. In a small, quaint village nestled within the rolling hills, there lived a kind-hearted man named William. William was known far and wide for his generosity and gentle spirit. One certain evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, William strolled through the forest near his home, finding solace in the whispering leaves and the symphony of chirping crickets. Suddenly a dazzling light appeared before him, illuminating the forest with a magical glow. To his astonishment, there stood a celestial being named Wisteria, her hair flowing like silver threads and her eyes sparkling with the wisdom of the ages. Wisteria spoke with a voice like tinkling bells. "I have been watching you, William. Your kindness and generosity have not gone unnoticed." William, though surprised, bowed respectfully and replied, "Thank you, Wisteria." "How may I assist you?" Wisteria smiled gently and said, "I am here to give you an opportunity to spread your generosity further. There is a barren land on the outskirts of your village. Together, we can transform it into a lush garden for everyone to enjoy." With gratitude and excitement, William agreed. The following morning, William and Wisteria began their work. Wisteria waved her celestial staff, and the barren land started to change. With William's diligent efforts and Wisteria's magical touch, the land soon blossomed with vibrant flowers, towering trees, and flourishing plants. The villagers, witnessing this miraculous transformation, came to lend a hand. They brought seeds, saplings, and tools, inspired by William's unwavering spirit and Wisteria's ethereal presence. Together, they worked tirelessly, laughing and sharing stories. The garden became a place of unity and joy, a symbol of the boundless generosity that William embodied. As the weeks passed, the garden grew into a breathtaking sanctuary. Birds chirped merrily, and children played amongst the flowers. The villagers would come to relax, meditate, and celebrate their festivals in this beautiful haven. One evening, as William walked through the garden, Wisteria appeared once more. "William," she said, "your generosity has created a legacy that will endure for generations. Our work here is done, but your spirit will continue to inspire others." With a heavy heart yet a warm smile, William thanked Wisteria for her guidance. He vanished into the stars, leaving behind a single silver petal, a token of her celestial presence and their shared journey. William kept the petal as a cherished reminder of the magic that kindness and generosity could bring into the world. Let's wander softly into another story. Crocus and Dand, a tale of care. This story is about Crocus and Dand, who show the power of care and kindness in a forest filled with animals, creating a world full of compassion and joy. Once upon a time, in a lush green forest, there lived a kind-hearted human named Crocus and a playful raccoon named Dand. Crocus had golden hair that glistened in the sunlight, and emerald green eyes full of warmth and kindness. Dand, with his soft bushy tail and mischievous eyes, was always eager for an adventure. Every morning, Crocus walked through the forest, collecting herbs and flowers to create natural remedies for the animals in the woods. One day, Crocus found Dand struggling to free his paw from a hunter's trap. With gentle care, Crocus freed his friend and tended to his wounds, using a soothing salve made from forest plants. Grateful, Dand vowed to always stay by Crocus's side. They spent their days exploring hidden groves, sharing stories, and helping those in need. As seasons changed, their bond for grew stronger. and learned to distinguish medicinal plants and helped Crocus in his healing endeavors. One snowy winter night, a fierce storm hit the forest. Crocus and Dan found a small, lost fawn, shivering in the cold. Without hesitation, they brought the fawn to their cozy, firelit cabin, wrapped it in warm blankets and cared for it until the storm passed. The next morning, the fawn's mother found them and thanked Crocus and Dan profusely. The forest was abuzz with stories of their kindness and bravery. Crocus and Dan's reputation spread, and animals from far and wide came to them for help. Their days were filled with laughter, love, and a deep sense of purpose. They knew that by caring for each other and the forest inhabitants, they could create a world filled with compassion and joy. As the years went by, Crocus and Dan continued their mission, passing on their knowledge to the next generation. Every night, under the starry sky, they would sit together, grateful for each other's company and the beautiful life they had built through their acts of care. Let's wander into the next comforting tale. William and Kathleen, the cheerful companions. This story is about a kind boy, William, and his cheerful parrot, Kathleen, who lift the spirits of their town with a magical musical performance. Once upon a time, in the small town of Harmonyville, lived a kind young boy named William and his vibrant parrot, Kathleen. William was known for his loving nature and willingness to help anyone in need, while Kathleen was famous for her colorful feathers and cheerful demeanor. Every morning, William would wake up to the melodious songs of Kathleen, who perched by his window singing with all her heart. The bond between them was special, filled with mutual respect and unspoken understanding. The townspeople often admired the unique friendship the boy and the parrot shared, always bringing a smile to their faces. One chilly autumn afternoon, as the leaves turned golden and the air crisp, the town was beset by a sudden gloom. Illness had spread, and many of William's neighbors were bedridden. Seeing the sorrow and worry on their faces, William resolved to bring back the town's cheer. He knew his dear friend Kathleen could help. Together, they concocted a plan to lift everyone's spirits. Kathleen, with her brilliant plumage and joyful voice, would perform at the town square, and William would accompany her with his harmonica. The news of their performance spread like wildfire, and soon everyone in Harmonyville eagerly awaited the event. On the day of the performance, the town square was filled with people wrapped in blankets, their faces lit with anticipation. When William and Kathleen appeared, a hush fell over the crowd. With a nod to his friend, William started playing the harmonica, its sweet notes blending perfectly with Kathleen's vibrant song. Together, they created a symphony that resonated through the cold air, warming the hearts of everyone who listened. Children giggled and danced, while elders clapped along, their spirits lifted by the joyful performance. As the final note hung in the air, the crowd erupted in applause and cheers. Faces that had been clouded with worry now beamed with happiness. The townspeople thanked William and Kathleen, their hearts filled with renewed hope and joy. From that day on, the town of Harmonyville would always remember the magical afternoon when a little boy and his parrot brought cheer and warmth to their lips. And so, William and Kathleen continued to share their music and joy, always ready to brighten the days of those round them. Their story became a cherished tale, reminding everyone that even in the darkest of times, a little bit of cheer could make a big difference. Another gentle tale is ready to be shared. Primrose and the Forest, Guardian's Discovery. This story is about a girl named Primrose, who discovers the living magic of an enchanted forest, with the help of the forest guardian, Dahlia. Primrose was a curious girl who lived near the edge of the enchanted forest. Every day, she would explore as far as her courage allowed, always returning home with stories of wonder. One day, she ventured deeper than ever before, eager to uncover the secrets that lay within the dense, ancient woods. As she wandered, she noticed that the forest seemed more alive than usual, with trees whispering and animals darting about. After hours of walking, she came upon a glimmering stream that wound its way through the forest floor like a silver ribbon. There, at the water's edge, stood Dahlia, the forest guardian. Dahlia was a graceful being, clothed in leaves and flowers that changed with the seasons. Her eyes sparkled like the stars, and her presence radiated a calm, protective warmth. Primrose had heard legends of Dahlia, but never dreamed she would meet her. "Welcome, Primrose," Dahlia said in a voice that was both gentle and powerful. "I have watched over you for many years." Primrose was astonished. "You know who I am?" she asked. Dahlia nodded. "I know everyone who enters this forest. And I know that you seek answers." Primrose felt a surge of excitement. "Can you tell me the secrets of the forest?" she asked eagerly. Dahlia smiled. "Not all secrets can be told. Some must be discovered by those who seek them." She gestured towards the stream. "Look into the water and see what it reveals." Primrose knelt by the stream and gazed into its clear depths. Slowly, images began to form. Flowers blooming, seasons changing, animals growing and living in harmony. She saw herself too, walking through the forest, each step a part of a greater dance of life. "The forest is alive," Dahlia explained. "It is a place of magic and balance. Your curiosity and kindness have always been welcome here." Primrose felt a deep connection to the forest she had never known before. "Thank you, Dahlia," she said softly. "I will cherish this discovery." Dahlia placed a hand on Primrose's shoulder. "Remember, you are part of this forest, just as it is part of you. Respect its rhythms and it will always guide you." With that, Dahlia vanished into the forest, leaving Primrose by the stream. As she made her way home, Primrose felt the forest's embrace in every step she took, knowing she had found a lifelong friend and guardian in Dahlia. May you wake up refreshed and renewed. Good night.